Take stock of your weapons in your Skyrim mod list, as within today's video, we'll uncover some small Skyrim weapon mods to add to your arsenal. Just because iron weapons are seen around Skyrim's early game, doesn't mean they aren't effective at their job. One particular weapon mod, Iron Ultra Greatsword, makes this point true. The mod introduces an Iron Ultra Greatsword into the Iron weapon set, available in 2 texture sizes. Crafted from either the Forge, or found across the world at level 5, the Iron Ultra Greatsword isn't something simple to carry around, but if it meets its target, can deliver a devastating strike. The weapon has slightly better abilities in staggering opponents and delivering critical damage, letting the user gain the upper hand or turn the tide of a fight with a single blow. Also found around one area of Skyrim is a special Iron Ultra Greatsword, Scorcher. Imbued by the unending fires of Oblivion, Scorcher channels a passive aura on the wielder, receiving 20% fire resistance, and will burn whatever opponent it's directed at, its damage correlating to the destruction skill of the user. Scorcher's abilities are everlasting, but as a result, cannot be enchanted. Rumours have it that this weapon is in possession of a savage orc bandit near the coast of Eastmarch. A rite of proving, you could say, for the player to earn this for themselves. An Iron Ultra Greatsword is simple, scary, and in the right hands, or should we say, in a strong enough arm, a fearsome blade to cleave through anything in its path. For a more elegant take on the mace, players can look towards the Flanged Mace mod. This adds 3 Flanged Maces to craft from iron, steel, or dwarven metals. Flanged Maces leans towards a slimmer form in contrast to Skyrim's existing maces, all of which are intricately detailed. A Flanged Mace looks impressive, and conveys its message perfectly for those who prefer a practical and noble type of mace. Morgenstern adds the Morgenstern, or Morning Star, into the world of Skyrim. Forgeable from either iron, steel, or Dwemer metals, the weapon carries an imposing presence in combat. Morning Stars have similar qualities to maces, only dealing slightly more damage. Like the previous mod, the weapons are both sleek and brimming with detail. Varangian Battle Axe sprinkles a douse of Viking weaponry into Skyrim. These axes are only craftable from the Forge, the Iron Varangian Battle Axe found in the Iron level, whilst the Steel and Bronze variants are forged under Steel. Thanks to the origins of the Varangians, the mod's weapons inject some additional Viking culture to complement Skyrim's Nordic aesthetic, whilst looking good in the process. Imperial Gladius seeks to overhaul the Imperial Sword with an improved and unique weapon design. Based off the Roman Gladius, the new sword embraces the aesthetic qualities in the Roman Empire, with Skyrim's visual elements to craft a weapon made for the Imperial Legion. The mod is available in 2 versions, either as a replacer mod for the current Imperial Sword, or as a standalone weapon mod, allowing the Gladius sword to be forged under the steel section. The Imperial Gladius looks well detailed, and is a fitting accompaniment to the Imperial Army's infantry. Capoton Execution Blade brings an exquisite weapon to find from the distant land of Arkavir. Only one of these blades exists, residing within Fort Greymore, where it can be retrieved by the Dragonborn for themselves. At first sight, the blade is already a unique weapon to behold. Arkaviri themed mods are quite rare to find, especially with a weapon of this caliber. Fortunately, this is certainly a mod to incorporate for bringing more of the mysterious continent into the world of Skyrim, not to mention a unique weapon to play with. Darker characters will enjoy obtaining the weapon from this next mod, Scream of Angmar. The mod adds the Scream of Angmar, a 2-handed greatsword to find for enacting dark deeds. Situated atop the Bandit's Tower overlooking Riverwood, the Scream of Angmar is waiting to be taken by its new master. Starting at Iron tier, the weapon can be upgraded from Steel through to Daedric tier as the Dragonborn's blacksmithing skills increase. Scream of Angmar may not be from Middle-earth, but its dark imposing design screams a terror just as frightening as the Nazgul. A blade that, if wielded to terrible effect, or carry a fearsome message to those who encounter it. Cavalry Blade adds a new bladed weapon to Skyrim. Craftable only from the Skyforge, the Cavalry Blade is situated just above Ebony tier. It's a carefully modelled weapon, with elegant textures and detail for a more noble warrior in Skyrim, taking inspiration from both Western and Eastern designs. Cavalry Blade may be small, but it's ideal for fashioning a formidable steel weapon within the mid to late game of Skyrim. Concluding the range of small weapon mods is Long Fang, the long two-handed blade that is awaiting to be uncovered. Nestled not too far outside the Roman Dragon's Reach, concealing a nefarious Daedric artifact, Long Fang is a powerful weapon to use for players who have honourable intentions, as opposed to its neighbour. Long Fang is on par with the Ebony Greatsword, but swings just as fast as a sword. As made clear by the weapon name, Long Fang is, indeed, a very long sword. A fitting weapon for the endgame and noble warriors who enact justice. Hopefully these small weapon discoveries get integrated into your Skyrim mod list. Perhaps you may still be on the pursuit of some more small mods? If so, consider taking a look at this other small mods video to see if they also pique your interest.